get you some. Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some.
Can't match my tribe. I don't know how he stay fly. My God, my vibe, more of a shrimp and a lobster guy. I may go check my mobster ties. No jive, both sides. No lies, stuff working to oversized. This point I'm way past.
A versatile big man. One of the player cards that I think falls under the radar sometimes as a budget card is the Raef LaFrentz card from the Lights Out set earlier this year.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for DA. Well, what a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. A look at the Magic starting group. Bledsoe is out there with Hunter. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's LeBron James. And it's Lopez in at center. And for Chicago, LeVert out there with Holiday. Then there's Richaun Holmes. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Giannis in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bledsoe. Boy, he just disappeared against Dallas when they needed him the most. LeVert against James. Now here's LeVert. D right on him. Fader on the way. Yes, that goes in. There's a lot of expectations, high expectations when you're the #1 overall pick in the draft. You know it well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's something that I wanted. You know, Derek Coleman was from Detroit, and 2 years earlier, he was the #1 pick, and I'd always been a fan of his, so I felt like he was passing the baton, and I had to kind of do what he did. And then Shaquille O'Neal was Rookie of the Year before myself, and the #1 pick. And so for me, I looked at it as, yeah, a pretty big weight, but the honor was more than the weight, and I was honored to be picked #1, and I relished in that, and I had great teammates that allowed me to flourish in that role.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Richaun Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Lopez finds Bertans. And it's good, 2 points.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holiday, the pass to LeVert. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Magic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's the 3. They grabbed their own miss. Holmes can't get it to go in.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Giannis kicks to LeVert. Clock at 6. Outside Holiday. Over Bledsoe. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Bulls shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Pass to LeVert. Lets a floater go. He's off on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Bledsoe. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the 3 ball is good. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
A good close contest so far as we finish. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In the Nigerian way, you gotta.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Orlando, Brook Lopez is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Hunter in at the 2. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Giannis outside. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to LeVert for the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Well, you talk about athletic families. Both of Drew Holiday's parents played Division I college basketball. 2 brothers also in the NBA. His sister played at UCLA. Oh, and by the way, his wife is a gold medal winning soccer player. That is tough to beat.
Here's Bledsoe. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Trying to get open as Lopez. No good from Bledsoe.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And Drew Holiday, one of the 3 brothers playing in the NBA at the same time. Ray, how often do you see that?
I mean, we had the Plumleys for a while there, but the Holidays, probably the most notable example. Aaron, Drew, and Justin, a basketball dynasty in one generation.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by LeBron James. A fadeaway. Yep, it counts. Giannis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. James, the pass to Lopez. For 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Charity stripe shot. Misses off the right iron.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Lopez. And the rejection by Holmes.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's LeBron. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Here's Giannis. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 17 points. And...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
We've got LeVert, Antetokounmpo out there with Ibaka. And there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Holiday in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Holmes can't get it to go in.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Antetokounmpo after Eric Bledsoe's score. Back to Giannis. Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a 2-step process. And for teams to just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, you're not going to do anything but play fast and bad.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's James. And the rejection by Holmes.
The size of Lopez, I mean, that's difficult to contain, and he's effective at using it to draw fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter. Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Ibaka, the pass to Antetokounmpo. LeBron with the block.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the 3-ball.
And the rejection by Giannis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Baseline try. Giannis with another miss.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
James kicks to Bledsoe. Now the pass to Lopez. Over Holiday. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Lopez.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
Ibaka dishes to Holiday. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Lopez outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Holmes got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's LeVert. Lays it up off the glass. LeVert's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Holmes. Rebound by the Magic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the home team up by a dozen. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Magic trail by 12. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Brook Lopez. Hunter is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's James in at the 3. Now here's Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Holiday with the block.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Pass to LeBron. Shoots. And the jumper is good.
James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Holiday with it. Working on Bertans. And it's sent back by Lopez. Over Giannis. LeBron, no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Oh, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. James in the post. Guarded by Holiday. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to getting fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's foul number 2 for him. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. First free throw is good. That one misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Down low, Lopez. Off target at the rim. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. And James pulls it down.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And he can't get the first one. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked out.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
It's good from long range.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Holiday looking over the floor. So the Bulls win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah,